Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. It's Romeo. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Welcome, join in. Today is Saturday, February 21st, and I have no plans. So I was like, since I've been sleeping all day, in and out, woke up, went back to sleep, got back up. Y'all been eating pizza all day. I ate pizza for breakfast. My sister came home with Domino's. So I've been a pizza man all day. But I love pizza, so hey. But then I was like, going to sleep, waking up, my TV watching me basically. And I was like, hmm. I mean, no shade. There's nothing on TV in my opinion right now. It's like, what's with the production? Like, y'all, like right now, I just feel like TV is very dry. But y'all, I did end up watching Love Love After Lockup or During Lockup. Anyways, if you guys don't know, the plus size girl, I don't even want to say, but if y'all remember Monique, she was with Derek, the short light skinned dude with the little twist and the glasses. Her sisters, her and her sisters fought his sisters. Y'all remember on my old channel, I did a video on that. That got over 200 views. I wish I still had the video and the screenshots. But yeah, I mean, loved that season. So anyway, she's back. And I was thinking, I watched the first 3 episodes. Actually, when I get off, I might just watch that. Let me scratch. Yeah. There's nothing on TV, but that is something to watch, I guess. But anyways, I was seeing different people talk about it online. Different people are doing reviews on it on YouTube. And I was like, should I review it? So let me know in the comments if you think I should review Love at the Lockup or no. Anyways, Monique is back, and she with a dude named Titus, and he called her a B, a stupid B at that. Disrespects to her and her family. They never met. She moved to, I think, Cleveland, Ohio, to be with him. But you never... I salute all the people who stand by yo jailbird man or jailbird woman, because there are men who date women in jail, even on the show too. But anyways, I was watching that, and that kept me up. Y'all, I have not been getting a lot of sleep. I already work late, so but then some days I have been going to sleep like right after I get in the shower right away. Some nights I don't even eat when I get home, which is very surprising because I always eat. But that was funny, so I might watch that. Somebody told me to watch Love is Blind. I did not want to watch, but I did watch. It's a new season in Ohio. Am I saying it right? Ohio. Season 10, the US version. Boring in my opinion. That's why I'm not reviewing it. I can't believe I even fucking watched it. Ugh. And who told me to watch? Oh, one of my coworkers told me to watch it. And I was like, oh, I'm not thinking about that show. I've been so she's like, it's good. So I was like, okay. And then every day she would ask me, did you watch it? Did you watch it? Did you watch it? So I finally gave it a watch, and it is boring. But okay. Potomac Housewives came out. The reunion, actually, sorry, part 1. Part 2 come out tomorrow. I was thinking about reviewing it, but then I did watch it, and I was like, I'm not finna write notes on this. I know some people, y'all go up for Potomac, or y'all say, and we all got our own opinions, and that's okay. I know I have something in my eye. I know everybody has their opinions, and everybody go up for different shows, or it's just not entertaining to me, so I will not be talking about Potomac unless somebody else get arrested, or let me not say that. But Yeah. What else? Oh, I was watching Davon Rogers on YouTube. If you guys don't know her, she's from Big Brother, The Challenge. She did some other shows like X on the Beach, The Cut. Yeah, she did a lot of different shows. But anyway, she is now focused on her life for Christ. And she just did a live on TikTok, but then she put the video on YouTube, so I was watching that. And she was almost on Trader season 4, the current season that's on. If you want to know her story on that, go check her channel out. And also, y'all already know about the whole Tyra Banks documentary. Go check out my video. Please, please, please. Let's get the views. Let's get the likes up on that, you guys. Please, 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 please. I don't beg you guys for anything. But yes, please go check that out. Go check out all my other videos too. And I see you guys are watching the baddies video too. So y'all like the drama, huh? So I may or may not give you guys the next episode because I really don't like that show, but it's giving me some numbers on this channel. So thank you. I really hope that Davon gets to go on the Traders. Like, there's a list of people I would love to see on Traders. I know everybody said they won't need me. Okay. I feel like Nene would do good, yeah. Kenya, Tiffany New York Pollard would do good. A lot of people would do good on that show. Quad for Married to Medicine. There's a lot of people who would do good from that show. I mean, on Traders. And I know they got House of Villains that's coming out. Jackie Christie from Basketball Wives that is now canceled, if you guys didn't know. She's going to be on there. And some other people. I'm not watching or reviewing. At first, I did like House of Villains, but I just don't like it no more. I don't know. It's not. But also they announced Mob Wives is coming back with Renee, who was one of the OG stars. But one of the other OG stars, Drita, who's also going to be on House of Villains, she declined. So I'm like, who in the y'all gonna put on there? I'm kind of iffy. I'm like a little bit excited because Mob Wives was the show. Like, they got down on there. Like, way dirtier, way more like throwing hands for real, really getting on that ass more than the Housewives. And Basketball Wives, way more than that. Like, Mob Wives was the shit back in the day. Also, I don't blame Drita for not wanting to go back. There are certain places, certain platforms you just don't want. It's like going back to an old job, which there is an old job, even though that was reality of their life. But anyways, I also saw that they are testing for New Jersey. Okay, I thought they said that before, but I guess they doing it again. They don't know what the hell they want to do over there in Bravo. Atlanta Housewife cast is coming back on the Jasmine brand. They said allegedly Kelly might be a friend of. Just fire her ass. I don't like her. But anyway, I'm so serious. We do know it is being rumored, not confirmed yet, that K. Michelle, who was formerly from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and another lady named Pinky, I heard she had a vegan restaurant. They're rumored to be the 2 new cast members, so we'll see what that's going to give. I will be watching and reviewing Atlanta. I don't know if you guys remember, I did mention that in one of my videos I have on the channel. Also, too, it was announced that one of my favorite shows, the best show of 2025, I don't care what nobody say, The best show of 2025 is Heated Rivalry. It's been announced that they are coming back with a season 2 in 2027 during spring time. And it's going to be 6 episodes yet again. And I'm pissed. Rachel Reed, whoever else is the writers. I know Rachel Reed is the writer of the book, but I forgot the other man's name. But anyways, why y'all keep giving us 6 episodes? And why y'all ain't give us the spicy scenes with Scott and Kip like y'all did with Shane and Ilya? Like, I'm not a producer. I'm not a writer. Mind your business, Romeo. But yeah. And why we gotta wait that damn long? Also, too, going back to the... I just want to revisit before I get into my story time. Because I'm like, I know y'all like, come on, get to the point. But some people like the little chit chats. Tyra, I'm gonna get back to you real quick. Oh, wait, one more. Sorry, y'all. I know y'all like, damn, he's talking too much. I got one more thing to say before I get into after this, and then before I get into the story time. Tyra, you're full of shit. A lot of y'all still caping for Tyra. Go ahead. But what if that was your sister, or your friend, or your daughter, or whoever, and they came and they shared their stories? How can y'all still go up for Tyra? Also, too, I've been seeing a lot of people say, Miss J said things on the show. They all said and did things on the show. But people have been saying, well, that's what you get with the stroke. I'm like, I wouldn't align the stroke with, I don't know. Some people may call it karma, or some people may say, I don't know. To me, you can be a good person. You know how many people work out every day, live a healthy lifestyle, and get cancer and die or whatever? Like, so me personally, I wouldn't say, oh, that's what Miss J deserve, or that's your, I don't know. I just don't feel like that's karma. I don't feel like that's not nothing I would say. But it's been funny seeing everybody, because that's what everybody been talking about. Every time I get on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc., like, that's all I see is old casting audition tapes and old clips and top model, documentary, Tyra, Miss J, Nigel, blood. I've been glued. Also, Sherry Shepherd, I like you, but then sometimes you need to just shut up. She was crying on her talk show. Some people would never know what we have to deal with when you're running a show. You make mistakes. You just Sherry, sometimes shut up. Tyra is full of shit. Tyra, you wanna be on top? You're full of shit. And the fact that you think somebody finna watch Cycle 25 and 2026, bitch, bye. Once again, Sherry, sometimes be quiet. Now, I have been enjoying Miss J because he did it in a documentary and he did it on Sherry, and it's been going viral. He been making that same like facial expression when people ask him about Tyra, the update of Tyra. Did she visit him? Have she called him? No, she just been texting but not doing nothing. And he been doing this. And I said, I'ma steal that. He was like, hilarious. Also, now this is the last thing I got to say before I get into this story time. I really want them to stop making dating websites and give us friendship. Why can't we get a friendship app? Like, am I the only one who wants to make new friends or meet new people. Like, why can't we have a friendship app? You got all these dating apps, and then they got a Facebook dating app. I said, who in the Lord? But I'm gonna leave my comments about dating apps to myself. If it worked out for you, God bless. But I've been to 3 weddings who they all met from dating websites, and they all are divorced. But let me move on. Yeah, like, can we get friendship apps where you put, like, on a dating website, you put, I never been on one, but everybody know what you do on they get pictures of yourself, likable, nice pictures. You would hope you would put good pictures on there. Put what you want on a friend, what you don't want, what you like, what you don't like. That would be nice. Because if we had a friendship app, oh, I would. Now, I will make me a profile. Now, I know some of y'all may say, well, you can go on a dating website and just be friends if you don't find that person to be a match. No. It's just something I've always thought of. Like, why can't we have a friendship app? But okay, enough with the chit chatter. Let's get into the story time. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but I don't know. I'm trying to. You know what? Let me just do the story time and let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. I just had a thought, but let's get into the story time. You got y'all snacks? Go hurry up and get your snacks. Go hurry up, pour up your wine, cause this is gonna be hilarious. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go get your snacks. Go, hurry up. Go, because y'all need to come on now. God. Okay, so while they going to get their snacks and going to get their wine, they take it too long already. Okay. You, you should already have your notification bell on. When you see my notification come up, you already going to get your snacks before you click, right? Anyways, this is a story time based on a true story in my life. The time I had to jump in for a friend. Now, once again, I have to tell stories over from my old channel. So this happened in high school. What grade was I in? This was sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year. And in high school, how can I say this? I didn't fuck with a lot of people. And I'm just going to say I didn't. I just fucked with who I fucked with, my crew, my clique. And that was about it. Because you can just tell a lot. Y'all know how high school is. You peep the fake motherfuckers. Now, anyways. At this time, was it the morning, afternoon when this happened? Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, you guys. I don't even know when this happened. Like during the day. But anyways, I had a friend. We're gonna name her. We're gonna name her. We're gonna name her Firecracker. And Firecracker was back and forth with this dude. And I'm walking in front of them. We were just, was it the morning? Anyway, I forgot when this happened. It was the morning. It was the morning because we were leaving breakfast and we were, well, me and my friends would do, we would go to lunch or we would go to breakfast. And then we would, after we get dismissed out of breakfast or lunch or whatever, we would walk all of our friends. For the friends that had different classes, we would all walk together and drop each other off at the classes. And then whoever had classes together would go to those classes, if that all makes sense. So we're making our rounds, dropping off this friend all together. Now, I walk fast as hell. Don't know why, I just do. So I'm in front of them because when I know where I gotta go, that's where I'm going. I don't see nobody. I don't hear nobody. But they are, and also I have a hearing loss. I gotta give me a hearing aid. If you guys didn't know, they're calling me from the back, so I didn't hear them. So they keep calling my name. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna be getting my hair cut next week. So all of this will be gone. I'll be looking a little bit nicer, you know, not rough looking. The hair, I'm gonna keep trying because it's not, it ain't bad, but you know, I'm gonna try to thug it out a little bit more. But I will be getting the retwist very soon too. Just wanted to let you guys know that. So the next time you see me, be so fresh, so clean. Okay? So, anyways, I'm walking. I hear them calling my name. So, I can't remember the backstory and why they fought. But at the end of the day, they was calling my name. And another friend, I'm going to call her. I want to call her. I'm going to call her. We're going to call her. I'm thinking of so much shit, but I'm gonna call her. Clueless. Not clueless. We all grown right here. I'm gonna call her dumbass. So dumbass was on the cheerleading team. So she did not help. Now, mind you, oh, y'all don't know this. Let me give you a little bit of background story. And this is not me trying to be Beyonce or be cocky or be like trying to control or try to be weird or try to be that person. But a lot of people within our friend group came through me. Some people were friends, but most of them came in through me and then everybody got connected. So, Firecracker and Dumbass were already friends. And I invited them to my lunch table, to my friend group, and then everybody got connected. And I ain't lying. I would call a reliable source to confirm that, but that person never answers the fucking phone. Anyways, so mind you, Dumbass and Firecracker was already, because they came in as new girls. One was black, one was white. Firecracker was black, Dumbass was white. So Then I remember somebody called us the That's So Raven. I was like, why? Because it's two black people and a white girl. Okay, but anyways, it was more of us. But when they used to see us three together, that's what some of you used to call. Anyways, mind you, they're behind me. I hear a lot of people, but I'm just in my own zone. So I didn't know they were calling my name, but as I turn around, I see Firecracker. She was also short, arguing with this guy. They're going back and forth, fingers and all of that. So I'm thinking, oh, it's an argument. So as I turn back around, all I hear is, you put your hand in my face again. And da, da, da. I turn back around. So I'm like, come on, like, y'all. I'm like, come on, because I felt something was going to happen. Mind you, I'm still far from them, but they heard me I know when I turn my loudness off and when I turn it on. So when I said come on, they heard me. But they was too much. They was already, like, her Firecracker and dude was already arguing. So at this point, I'm still walking, but I keep turning around. And by the fourth or fifth time I turned around, because they just getting louder and louder, he said, blink up, blink up, blink up, blink up, like 3 or 4 hits to the face. Back, 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 back. Like, back, 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 back. Beep, 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 beep. And I was like, I run now. Everybody coming, with the phones, and oh my God, everybody, get in the big crowds. Everybody running out of the classes, and teachers saying security. So we already know how that is, because we all, if you went to public or private school, depending on what private school you went to, when it's a fight, I'm guilty of it. We all run and go see who fighting, who losing, and who winning. At this time, I couldn't be nosy and go see, because this is one of my friends, When I'm somebody's friend, I'm your friend. And that always don't do me well. It always bites me in the ass. That's why now I just pray for more discernment and for God to give me the right people to be in my life. I'm sick and tired of the weirdos and the fakes and the pretend people and the monitoring spirits and the people who are just there to be. I need positive people around me, but that is my current prayer. Lord, I know you hear me. But anyways, he back. At the end of the day, I don't care. Once again, I don't care what was said. I forgot. I'm trying to think what was said, because he did hit her first, and he even admitted it when we went to the office. That's why he got more days. But I forgot what was said. But anyway, at the end of the day, no man should put their hands on a woman, and no woman should put their hands on a man. Okay? I don't care if you are gay, straight, bi, DL, curious, confused as hell. If you are a man or a boy, you should not put your hands on a woman. She didn't spit on you. And I'm not saying it's okay to spit on nobody. Now, if somebody spit on you, then you might need your ass. But she didn't spit on him. She didn't hit him. They were just saying words, the fingers. So he bloop, bloop, bloop. So she started fighting back. So I'm telling dumbass, break it up or fight. And dumbass says, I can't. I'm on the cheerleading team. What the fuck does the cheerleading team has to do with your friend your friend who was supposed to be your best friend at the time? This your friend, your best friend, who you was already friends before you came into our circle of friends, and you not gone. It was other people too that was telling dumbass to break it up. I almost said her name. That told dumbass to break it up. Because the whole time, not gonna lie to y'all, looking back, Firecracker was getting fucked up. And if y'all know, if y'all ever saw when the gay dudes fight, they know how to whoop that ass. He was fucking her up. And I just couldn't watch. So what did I do? I took my book bag off and I jumped in. Yes, I did, and I will never do this again. There's another time I jumped into a fight to help a friend. And every time I've done that, that person ended up snaking me, but that's a whole other story time for another day, or we end up falling off. But anyways, I ended up jumping in for Firecracker. I did to Scotty. I don't care nobody. I don't like Scotty, but y'all know Scotty from Baddies, who's currently pregnant with Lemmy, baby. I did to Scotty. I said, boot. First thing I did was kick him. I said, boot. So I kicked him again. I said, boot. So I just kept kicking. I'm like, boot, boot, boot. I'm kicking him. And then he got her hair. She got his shirt. Because he didn't have a lot of hair. And then he had scratches. So they're like, let her go, let her go. And then he started, upper. He started upper. Y'all, I know y'all seen the hole in my sock. I know I gotta throw that sock away. I didn't know that. But why did I just point that out? Because some of y'all. Anyways, see, look. That's my ADHD. That's me. Anyways, he wouldn't let her go. So when he started, she was kind of getting some his hand, but he was fucking her up. That's when I said, boop. So I hit him like 3 times, 1 or 2, 3 times. So he like, they jumping me. He doing this. But he not hitting me, but he just doing this. Because I said, boop, boop. Then I said, boop, and I went back. And then I ended up getting broken up. She had a black eye. Her lip was bleeding. Was her lip or her nose? One of them was bleeding. And there was some driplets on the floor. And then it went everywhere around school. Oh, Romeo jumping. And I was like a leader in high school. And I was, a lot of the teachers, a lot of people in other higher principals and everybody looked at me in a certain way. So they was like, you? And at first I was lying and I was denying it. Yes, sorry, Lord. I was saying, no, I didn't. But then I had to just say, yeah. Because then I ended up getting called to the office. I didn't get suspended, thank God. I ended up lying and saying that I was trying to break it up and he hit me. So that's why I ended up, yeah, sorry, Lord. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't even matter. He was hitting a girl. That's when I went to the office and I started hearing the backstory on why they fought. I'm not going to get into that because that ain't my story to tell. But once I found out the backstory, I'm looking at Firecracker, who's my friend. I done jumped in this damn fight for you. But to be honest, once again, a man should not hit a woman no matter their sexuality. And a woman should not hit a man no matter. Nobody should be hitting nobody. But after I found out what Firecracker did and was participating or whatever she said or contribute to or add her thought and whatever, her twist of Bubble, all the shit that was going down, I was like, I see why he popped off, but he didn't have to hit her. It could have just stayed worse. But, a lot of people don't know how to read, even back then. Oh, I am very good at reading, even back then, y'all. Yes. I grew up watching reality TV, and then I already had a personality, so I know how to read. Like, my sister should be like, you do that arguing. My sister said, I don't do it. I'll get straight to business. Now me, I'll argue you down, I'll read you down, and I'll defend myself if I need to. I will get in that ass, okay? Never scared. So as I'm in the office, that's when I'm hearing that I'm like, and I'm also just tell this story to just end the video. So the reason why me and Firecracker ended up stop being friends is because her and Dumbass fell out, and that's when I became this. When they fell out, they fell out way after this fight. I didn't get suspended, but both of them got suspended. Thank God. But Firecracker and Dumbass ended up getting into a fallout, and they was tough because a lot of people in the group was friends with them, but I was the glue that kept, like, I was the glue between us three out of the group. Like, I had this is not funny, but a few years ago, I was working at Metro Market Pick and Save. I ended up running into an old friend, and the person ended up telling me they seen Dumbass, and I was like, oh, y'all, I see, so we started having conversations and stuff. And that person was like, I ain't fuck with her. I just was fucking with her because that was who we. So it just showed, and then other people. So it was just like, okay, so y'all only fucked with her because I brought. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. Anyways, so I was in the middle, and this is why I say. I mean, this is why I stand by. I cannot be friends with nobody who's in the middle, who's neutral, because for one, it's hard because I've been there. And at the end of the day, eventually you're going to end up picking the side, and whose side you're really on. I knew at the end of the day, my friendship with Firecracker was going to not last long because Firecracker and that, I'm out to do it all in this video. This may be a long one now. We had some good moments, some funny moments, but at the end of the day, Firecracker had a slick ass mouth. Do y'all know people, or have y'all ever had a friend who will like try you, like say little slick shit or make little slick weird ass comments where they say they joking, or they might not even say they joking sometimes. They just say stuff and you be like, who the fuck you talking to? But then you let shit slide until you just can't let it slide no more. That was my friendship with Firecracker. And also, she would always tell me T, and I don't, to this day, y'all, even back then, I don't give a fuck. And they both wanted me to choose the side. But Firecracker, I will admit, Firecracker was doing it a little bit more. Then Firecracker ended up going to a different school. And then still was, I just feel like once you moved, or let's say, whether you move to a different state or go to a different school or go to a different job, me personally, I would not give a fuck what's going on back in my past, my review. In the review mirror, I'm moving forward. It's in the Bible. What did he tell? Was it Sarah? Was it Sarah in the Bible? Where God told her, don't look back, you're going to turn into a pillar of salt. Was it Sarah? What's her name? Was Sarah? You know what I'm talking about. But I just, when I move on, I move on. This is respectfully, and some may take it as disrespectfully. But once I move on, I don't give a fuck about any and nobody. And I just didn't understand. You left, you moved, you went to a different school. Why do you still care? Why do you are asking? Why are you still keeping up with what's going on here at this school? Why are you still talking about Dumbass and this person and that person? And you left, and then on top of that, you only wanted to talk to me when it was about T. She wasn't the only one who had to cut off, who did that, but and then I ended up telling her something. Once again, thinking somebody's my friend. And she told somebody that told somebody that told somebody, and then got telephone twisted, all of that. Uh, and then my old best friend told me, and I was like, and then we had a little tiny back and forth because we were best friends at the time. Me and my old best friend. She was like, "You ain't tell," and I was like, "Ah, damn, fuck." So it's kind of like you really got to be careful with. So that is the three reasons why I stopped fucking with Firecracker. But and even when I was friends with both of them and they wasn't fucking with each other, I told both sides, don't talk about this person around me. Because some of y'all who be in the middle, y'all don't make rules for both sides. Y'all don't tell them, hey, don't joke, don't say this, don't bring it up. Because I did not bring up dumbass to Firecracker, and I didn't bring up Firecracker to dumbass. Not at all. I'm gonna do another story time on what happened with me and dumbass friendship, and that story time might be an hour or us damn series, cause that big. But Firecracker, I wish her nothing but the best. Through the years, people people have when you run into people, they'll ask you. I'll be like, I don't not know. I wish her nothing but the best. But she recently sent me a friend request 1 year, and then took it back, sent another one, took it back, sent another one. So she's been doing that for the past few years. Sending friend requests, then taking them back, then inboxing me on Facebook, and then taking it back, and then deleting it, and it's like, girl, ain't no beef because like what I told her, it wasn't no like no deep secret, but it was just something that should have stayed between me and her because it was my business. You get what I'm saying? Uh, I'm over it, but it's just funny. Like not too long ago, was it last year, 2025? Yeah, it's like you weird. And before I go, that is very weird because Firecracker had made a post, and that's what made me actually like get off my social media platforms, because that's one thing I have never. I'm like JT, not JT. I'm like Carisha in that point. Once you go to the internet, you can have words. I mean, we can go to blows in the word department. But once you go to the internet making posts, and I know there's two sides to every story, is everybody got a version of things, but and then when you start lying, and then you want to use the fact that you were drunk when you made your post. Girl, don't try to blame it on the alcohol. You mean what the fuck you said. But I wish you nothing but the best, Firecracker. But yeah, that was the time I helped a friend. That was the time I jumped in for a friend. I don't even know how I'm going to title this story time, but if you like this story time and you want more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, like, comment, and subscribe. By liking the video, it's not a sin, it helps me grow. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at unapologetically_Romeo. I'm not begging, I'm just suggesting. And like I always say in all my videos, be you forever and ever. And never apologize for it. Why? Because God made you that way. And I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? I don't know. Once again, I don't know when I'll be back, but the next time I'll be back, I'll be having a fresh cut. peace, okay? Okay. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.